Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're entering the world of storytelling, and I'm going to be giving you a cheat code that the prolific author R.L Stine used to use in terms of creating the Goosebumps series along with the Fear Street series. When I was a youngster, I used to love R.L Stine. I liked him for a few reasons. One, he was prolific. He was always coming out with material. And as a youngster, I wasn't one of these kids that was always playing in recess with the other kids. I was staying inside a lot during recess, and I was reading a lot of books. And so I liked that this strange man named R.L Stine was consistently coming out with works. Another reason that I liked him was because he was taking a unique twist to kids' literature. A lot of the kids' books at the time dealt with a lot of airy-fairy stuff, a lot of super positive content. But with R.L Stine, he would create horror books. I liked this. And the third thing that I liked about R.L Stine was that his books eventually led to TV shows. Soon, R.L Stine was building an empire, and at this stage of his life, he's worth around $350 million. What is it that R.L Stine did in order to build his empire? You want to know? He thought of the book titles first. That's how he began. Now, simply understanding what he did in terms of being so prolific is not enough. You need to understand the logic as to why he did this. Here's why he would start with the book titles first. The reason why was because it gave him a superset understanding. You could say a bird's eye view of the entire book. And once he had the title, what he did next was he created an outline. Once he was detailed with the outline, R.L Stine was like, well, the rest of the writing process is just me showing up. It feels as though the book writes itself. Now, this is completely counterintuitive to a lot of other authors out there. What they do is they start with the outline first, then they write the book, and then eventually they slap on a title. A lot of the times, the title is not even well thought out, while R.L Stine is taking the alternate approach. Arnold Schwarzenegger did something similar. Whenever he was being approached with movies, rather than jumping straight into the movies, he would be like, what is the poster going to look like? What is it that we're selling? And by getting that superset understanding, he was able to weed out the movies that he wanted to do from the movies that can be ignored for the time being. So if you're currently stuck in terms of storytelling, chances are you're focusing a little too much on the details, too much on the subsets, and you may want to take a page out of R.L Stine's book. Think of the title first and be imaginative with that. Once you have the title, you're going to have this bird's eye view of your fantastic tale to be. And once you have that bird's eye view, it's going to be much easier to bring your story to life. If you want more practical insights like this into storytelling skills, be sure to check out my book, The Art and Science of Storytelling. In this book, you're going to learn the art of universe building, character building, how to use tension, how to use curiosity, along with plenty of other topics that you were not ever taught before. Grab The Art and Science of Storytelling in the link in the description box, the pinned comment, or go on ArmaniTalks.com and grab your copy today. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.